If you want to call in, the number is 1-855-586-9134.
Come on. Line of 13 seconds.
The largest inventory of new and used vehicles in the region. East has an award-winning service department, parts department.
See, this thing tells me when it's going to go, and then it pops up more time.
Oh.
Some bitch.
The fourth one for $1. This offer available
All right.
through the end of April on select.
I popped up. Next stop is going to be in 243.
At 2494 Highway 95, right here in Bullhead City.
I gotta do a bunch. I got a stack of commercials I gotta record in there too.
Oh, shoot. I guess it would help if the mic was
Aim in the
facing
right
me.
direction.
Yeah.
You want me on 2 mics?
Yeah. Stereo. Sound like Richie Valley.
You
all
don't
of
know
a sudden.
anyways.
Yeah.
Recording all your searches and creating a massive database of
It's like when you give a little kid a pretend controller so they can pretend play a game with you. Yeah.
I gave my grandson a fake or an old used cell phone. He's happy as crap.
Yep.
You know, he even powered up. He was, oh my god, it was hooked up to that.
If you don't like
That's where all my old cell phones went, my kids.
Yeah.
Great search
The little Eli's, 3 years old.
Oh.
Pretty cute. Lives in Minnesota.
Nice.
There's a lot of people listening to the radio. A lot of people on here, like I'm listening, I'm in my car. That's the big thing, is the radio. Nobody has radios in their homes.
It's just kind of weird. It's got to be an app or something.
What's cool, and I tell people on our site, on our VIP site all the time, you can stream it. I couldn't get it in. Stream it on your telephone.
Yeah, we're gonna need to do that.
Stream it.
Okay, so we're gonna find that out because I got 80 people listening right now.
Yeah.
And they're asking me about the Daily Dank.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Yeah.
I got 13 on here now.
So this
bro.
way we can tell them a streaming
Stream it
site.
on your
What
phone.
up, Daily Dank?
Who's all on there?
I don't have it because I'm sideways, but
David's
Rosie
on there.
Key, what's
David's
up,
sitting in his
Rosie?
car too.
Ashley, how's it
A
going?
lot of people are
Ashley?
sitting in their cars. That's hilarious.
But you know what?
Tune in app.
Shannon, what's
Get the
up,
TuneIn
Gail?
app, and then just put KTOX in.
And it'll come up.
Yeah.
I'll let you plug that
I can do
at
it.
the beginning. Yep.
Ed S, what's up?
Okay, now it says 44 seconds. I think we're close now.
Juanita,
Carl
Hey.
Jr.
Rosie Key.
Carl's Jr. guys.
Are you plugging Carl?
I'm plugging Carl's Jr. today.
And Smokey Bear hugged me.
You awake yet, Brian?
Felt that it was cold.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's just letting
Smoking prison shorties and chilling with the danksters. Nice, I like that. The danksters.
Look at
I'm at.
you said eighth wonder to the face.
Sponsored by
We
the
got
US
4 people calling.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
See?
And now,
David wants to know, is that Coke?
Cheryl Llewellyn.
Hey, we are here.
Nope.
Can you hear me? Oops, my buttons didn't start. There we are.
Hey.
How's that? Hey, how we doing?
What's up, guys? Good morning.
Good
Happy
morning.
Sunday, everyone.
Good morning,
Welcome
everybody.
to Cannabis Talk with Cheryl.
So Dan,
Yes,
since we're
dear.
talking, a lot of people are listening in their cars.
I
Like,
know, and I
Hey,
try
big
to-
shout out to
you know,
everyone.
I'm on your VIP Facebook page, and I'm telling people all the time, stream it on your phone.
tell them how to do
Stream
that,
it on your
Dan.
computer. Well, you go to TuneIn. You go to the App Store or the Play Store, whichever one, you know, if you have Android or iPhone, and you download TuneIn. Then once you get TuneIn, you put in search KTOX, click on it, and there we are.
There you go, guys. You don't have to sit in your cars anymore.
Not
You
just
can
that
listen
easy.
right,
Car,
right
so-
from your.
Remember like the old days, sit with a transistor up to your ear?
Well, you know how many people are like, I don't have a radio anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody has
Oh, yes.
radios.
Especially in the house, yeah.
No
Even in my
radios.
car, I listen to Pandora, you know, so that doesn't,
Yeah.
you know, so yeah.
Man, I don't get it. I'm like, nobody has a radio.
As we're broadcasting on the radio, talking about how,
Nobody has a radio.
Nobody can hear us. Yeah, go to TuneIn. It's super easy. Just go to TuneIn. Or if you don't want to do that, go to our website, ktox1340.com, and there's a stream button there too.
Oh,
Or just
really?
Google it, and it'll say stream live, and you can just go to that.
There you go, guys.
Yeah.
Now you know how to get on there.
And
Oh,
we're,
Robin and everybody out there, you can just do that
Yeah.
right from your phone.
Sitting
Yep.
out in your, people think you're up to no good sitting in your car.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah,
usually
exactly. And we're streaming live behind the scenes on the Daily Dank YouTube page. So if you go to YouTube and just search the Daily Dank, we're live on there right now.
We are everywhere.
Oh
And
yeah.
Brian had the breakfast of champions. I'm going to tell everybody out there today.
Oh yeah.
Every morning I've been stopping at Carl's Jr.'s and Needles, and I'm going to plug them. I'm
Yeah.
actually going to tell, they take great care of me over there. And they're doing an actual thing. If you go to Marvin Mary J's and you bring your receipt in, they give everybody 20% off.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
So now if you guys go to Carl's Jr. and you bring your receipt to Marvin Mary J's, I'm going to give you a pre-roll for a penny.
Oh wow,
Then you get the
nice.
munchies and go back.
I was gonna say
We're
that's
just
the
going to go around the
ultimate.
block. We're just going to keep it going around the block. They'll be high anyways. They ain't going to know
That's the
nothing.
ultimate combo right
And
there.
Brian had his breakfast of champions.
He
He
did.
had an
I
8
did.
Wonder pre-roll.
He did.
What was the combo number? 420.
So stupid. But yeah, he's actually talking today, so we got a little Brian going on over
He
here.
did
Oh,
it
yeah.
Outside the studio.
Oh my!
Oh
no,
yeah,
but
yeah. On private
hey,
property,
hey,
legal like.
Hey, does anybody? Here's what I want to say. If anybody can call in and tell me what the car is driving in the background when Brian is smoking, what kind of car is that?
Yeah.
What is it?
Cheryl
And if you-
posted a photo on Facebook.
But I'm not going to say anything. And if you can call in and tell me what that car is, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 2 top shelf Ace for a penny.
Oh,
But
man.
it's the first caller that answers that question.
Where's my phone?
So
Can I
it's
call
on
in?
Facebook. It's on my Facebook right now. You guys got to blow up the car and see what kind of car it is, because Brian,
It's pretty epic.
it was pretty good.
Yeah, pretty
It was
epic.
pretty good. All right, guys. So what's our topic today, guys?
Well, what we covered? We covered dogs yesterday.
You know, I got one.
We
If you
covered
can, I throw
my
out.
story before.
Go ahead, Brian.
All right, so with the legalization and everything, how great it is right now.
Right.
How's it only been like 5 years total,
Yeah.
something like that? So let's think back before 5 years ago, and what's the weirdest situation you had to find yourself in trying to attempt to buy some marijuana? Because we have it really good right now. I
Oh,
think we
yeah.
forget about it
We're pretty
sometimes.
spoiled.
Oh yeah, you just walk in a store.
That's what we were talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
Yesterday we were talking about that. A lot of people call up and say, 1952.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
this
yeah,
weed.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm like thinking to myself, what kind of garbage were they smoking
Oh,
in
yeah.
1952?
Well, in 1970, it was. I remember that, and it was garbage.
Yeah,
It
but
was-
I mean, everybody always talks about you never get that weed like that Thai stick I used to have,
Yeah.
and you never get that
Oh,
Acapulco
yeah.
Gold. Do you know, I'm
the
gonna say it
percentage is
when I
crazy low.
when I was back in school and I had those little pinner joints,
Yeah.
like back in school, you had those little pinner joints.
You were baby
Yeah.
Jeter
And they were
before
like-
baby Jeter was cool.
Right, right, right.
They were baby garbage. But anyways, I bought all the joints the guy had, and he had 20 to 40 a day, and I'm like thinking to myself, what was that, 10%?
Yeah, if that.
Weed today would probably kill me.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you know what's funny was back then was like now people come in they have so many choices. Back then you just whatever they had you
Right.
bought, no matter
Oh, yeah,
if it
you
was
didn't have any
garbage or
choice.
not.
Yeah, there's no choice.
No one turned it down.
You
Like
come into the shop and you got 100 different strains, and people are like, I like that old school stuff I had, and we're like, we don't sell 10% weed.
yeah,
Another human equation. When you have a big fat, say you have like a half ounce big fat bag, you're rolling great big joints.
Oh.
You're getting down to the end. You're starting to save it, so you're rolling these little tiny pinners.
You know the equivalent
More
of that
paper
now
than
is
pop.
when you get those big buds and it's so beautiful that you hate to even take a
Yeah, you
little
don't wanna
piece
touch
off.
it.
Yeah, and then like little by little it dwindles down and you just have a stem.
You feel
Yeah,
so
well, back in the
bad.
day, that's all you had was stems.
Yeah,
and,
exactly, and
And we were talking
seeds.
about that yesterday,
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah.
How many times did you say you popped a seed on your
Oh.
Oh
shirt?
my God, they used to
Yeah.
burn holes in my shirt.
Yeah.
Mom would go, "What are you doing, Mom?" Oh, the welder, Mom.
You knew it was the right temperature when the seeds were popping.
Now, if any growers have seeds in their stuff, we're screaming at them. What
Oh,
are you
yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
you're just downing your stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that. Seeds in your, that's like garbage to us.
Yeah.
And then you get some of the people who are like, oh, I got a seed in this. And I was like, you did? She's like,
You're
I'm
a
growing this
winner."
beautiful plant.
Yeah.
And our trimmers, they make sure there's no little sticking out of the buds. It's
Oh, it's got to
flat.
be, everything's
It's-
got to look beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's
Or,
our
you know,
job.
Yeah,
we do.
but leafy is not good.
No.
Ugly is not
Crow's
good.
feet? No.
No, nobody
No.
wants that.
Stem sticking out a quarter
Well,
inch.
I was telling you earlier,
No.
like people would bring me in stuff at the shop and they would be like, Cheryl, I want to sell you 20,000 pre-rolls. And I'd be like, okay, well, let me see them. And one company out there actually put, this was back in the day, put our name on it.
Oh.
And I was like, before you put my name on a pre-roll and you jar up 20,000 of them, don't you think you should show me it? I look at it, it says 9.25% weed.
Oh,
thanks.
man.
And I'm like,
No, you don't put my name
who,
on that.
that's what I said. I said, don't put my name on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you just put my name on that. You just wasted all your time and effort of jarring up some stuff. I would never put my name on that.
Right.
Never. Now, and I said I would throw those away.
Right.
I wouldn't even keep them.
Well, compost.
It's
Yeah.
no good.
Turn into dirt.
And I don't like talking about anybody's weed, but people bring me weed all the time.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, hey, try this. Every grower is the best grower out there.
Yeah.
Every weed grower is the best grower. I've never had a bad grower.
Everyone I know, and I know several. They all.
No, but you've never had a bad grower, and then they bring in this weed and they're like, Cheryl, this is the best thing, I'm telling you. And then you're like, okay, well, I'll have somebody try it and I'll get back to you.
Right.
And my bud tenders, I'm like, take this home, try it, tell me how you are. They're like, this is garbage.
This is crap.
This is garbage, Cheryl. And they want top dollar. Top dollar. And the industry has really, really gone down. A lot of the industry has tanked.
Do you think it's because like a lot of these guys are getting in the industry, they almost have delusions of grandeur where they come in and they think it's going to be just money hand over fist and everything they do is just going to be great. And in reality, it's a lot of work.
Well,
It's a lot of hustle.
So look, we were going to open a grow. I wanted I wanted to do a grow, and I went to multiple facilities.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you're not supposed to have bugs. You're not supposed to have dirt on the floor. You're not supposed to have
Huge thing.
any mold. You're not. That's all I saw.
Yeah.
Like when I went in there, I saw white flies. We saw bugs on the ground. I mean, I went from here to Oklahoma.
Oh my God.
Same thing in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to tell you, I went into a grow in Oklahoma, was like, this is garbage.
Yeah.
Like they're doing it a way that it shouldn't be done.
Right.
So when I walk in, and I'm not a grower, so I'm not going to tell you I'm going to grow this stuff and I'm this best grower, because I'm not.
Right.
But I can take any weed and sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know weed from top to bottom. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when I look at something and I just look how they're growing, you're like, who's going to give you $3 million for this company?
That tells you right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Who's going to give you $3 million? And then, the funny thing is they'll be like, here's some buds, try it out, it's good stuff. And you take it home and I give it to the bud tenders. I'm like, hey, try this, tell me what you think. And they'll text me right away. Who grew this?
Yeah.
It looks good. So looks are deceiving.
Oh, totally. That's right.
Yeah.
Totally.
Looks are deceiving because I can
remember that. Yeah.
looks are so deceiving. So you can look at
They
some
can look really
weed.
good and smell really
Oh
good.
my God. And it doesn't get you high.
But it doesn't do nothing.
So how do all these indoor, this is what I got to say. All these indoor grows, even in needles, I'm going to use needles, with the electric bills and all the wages and all the stuff that they do. How do they get, and I'm not saying these growers and needles, but how do they get these people that don't know how to grow weed,
Right.
that take the chance with $1 million companies that come in and say, don't you know who I am? I deserve 40% of this company, and they don't even know how to grow weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's those good companies out there like Fog City Farms.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just name, like LA Kush used to be a big company. They really, really went down. I'm just going to be honest
wow.
with you. LA
They had a
Kush,
hard COVID.
COVID
COVID
hit 'em hard.
didn't, yeah, COVID
No.
didn't.
I think, so here's what ends up happening with some of these companies. I don't believe that when the industry kind of tanks like it did, it's easier to buy pounds of weed and repackage it than it is to grow it yourself sometimes.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So they can go to another company like Fog City Farms and say, I want to buy 200 pounds and put their name on it.
Yeah.
But they have these buyers that are out there that are just buying any kind of weed, putting them in a jar and going, let's go.
Kind of a brokerage kind of.
It's kind of brokerage,
Yeah.
but it's more like they're your buyer. So if your buyer buys a bad deal, the minute that it comes into one of these shops and the shops and people that usually try that weed, like I'll just use skunkberry. Usually try skunkberry, and that's the best weed and the best weed and the best weed, and then all of a sudden they get a buyer that comes in and it's not the skunkberry that it used to be.
Yeah.
And you ruin your own name. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
The
well,
minute
absolutely.
that you ruin your own name, it's just these companies. So people out here are not loyal to brands. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's some of them. There's some of them that love Jeters.
I don't
I
think
love
they care.
Jeters.
They just want to get something good.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
it's about price.
Yeah.
It's about price, quality, quantity. You know, some people only have, $100 to spend. They're on Social Security. They only get so much money per month.
Right.
And that's how they have to buy their weed. So yes, I'm sure they would like 46% weed, but they can't afford it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So they buy what is needed for themselves. But I'm going to give them good weed. Does that make sense? I'm not going to if you only have $100 to spend for the total month, I want to make sure you're
You
happy.
get some good stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to smoke it all up at once.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But
Yeah.
but just think, some of the elders that are out there with pain relief, that need pain relief, that's, the shake deal for them is the best thing.
Oh yeah,
The
definitely.
shake deal, because, the shake from the elders that we have that come into the shop that are 60, 70 years old, the shake is 26 to 37%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't need that much.
No.
They don't need that much to get them like where they need to be for pain relief.
And they're already grounding it up anyway, so they're
A
just
lot of them
step,
ground
yeah,
it
they're
up
just
and roll
missing a
it
step.
and stuff
yeah.
like that. There's just no stems in it, nothing on that
It's
over
nice
there.
and clean.
Yeah,
Nice and
exactly.
clean, nice and fresh, and that's what the good part of everything is. But, right now in this industry, I was going to open a grow. I looked at numerous grows to buy. But right now in this industry, because it tanked, it's easier to buy and sell than it is to grow and sell.
Right.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yes,
It's easier
absolutely.
for me to get it. I can get weed cheaper. I can get weed cheaper, already packaged,
Mhm.
jarred, bagged. If you buy from a grow, just kind of show you this.
Hey,
We'll
we
wait
got it.
until we come
Alright.
back.
We got to go to break. Callers, hold on. We'll get to the callers after we get back from the break. We'll be right back with Cheryl.
Of course you're happy.
What's up, everyone, on the Daily Dink?
Like it. That's the most energy you had any Sunday, dude.
Oh, Gina Perez found us.
Hi! Hi, guys!
What's up, everybody? Teresa.
Wait, which Teresa?
Deller.
What up, Deller?
Why, you wouldn't say hi to the other one?
No. I have to know which one.
I know.
One I'm nice to and one I'm rude to. Hi, Teresa Deller! Teresa Mitchell!
Glenn, what's up? Juanita Kennedy.
Hi, Juanita! Love Juanita.
Royal.
I love Juanita.
JV that we just talked about. He's
Uh-huh.
trying to call in and nobody's answering.
Oh, you should hear them. People tell
Nobody's
me they come
answering.
to the shop and they're like, I tried to call and it tells me about zombies are coming and they tell you a poem and I'm like, well,
What
dude,
is
we're
that?
busy.
Is that like
it's like
the-
the waiting line.
Oh, that's
you know what I
kinda
mean?
cool.
Yeah.
I don't know which one he is, but we'll answer. And it'll be my buddy JV.
Because
He's
the
loves
zombies
it.
are coming.
He's the best drummer. I've been playing in a blues band 12 years. He's the best drummer
Always keep
ever.
gasoline cool, completely sealed in an approved safety container and out of the reach of children.
Yeah, look at that, man. The time goes
But a
by
lot more
quick.
outside storage building is even better. Approved containers should always be labeled gasoline.
Tony, what's up?
A gasoline oil mixture, which some large
Morning.
schools require.
Everybody's hitting me up because they can't get on.
I'm Danny Lipton.
They're like, I can't get in.
Can't get in where?
Took the calls.
Oh,
Because it's
So
an
you got 4
exclusive-
lines and there's like 40 more calling.
yeah.
Oh, you know what it is? They're trying to get the call, the car.
Oh, the car.
Wait, we can't tell because it's on here, but the
Hey,
car
hey,
answers.
Royal, check out
We
the
talked
the
about-
weekly.
we're a talk show. We need to talk. That's
check-
what we should do.
check out the Wild Weekly
Say
for the
we're
deals.
going to
It's
talk
on
about
our
stuff
YouTube,
until
right
the
here.
first break. After the first break, we'll start taking callers.
Yeah.
That's what we should do.
Yeah.
Because
That's good.
I want her to get her message out there.
Exactly.
These guys are just blabbing about, oh, hey, they got it. You know.
And it sets the tone of what we want the show like. Yeah,
It does.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
producer.
Yeah, see it?
It's worth
That's the producer.
Yeah.
School sports. Third example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
Teresa Mitchell said,
This
Cheryl.
message presented by the NFHS.
Love you.
And the National Interscholastic
Peace,
Athletic
love,
Administrators Association.
and smoke weed.
Breakfast of champions. Nope. It's not the car that's right behind me. It's the one that's on the road behind me.
Can't tell. Can't
Hey, I
tell.
didn't tell.
Can't tell.
He said he said Chargers. So I was like, no, it's not
Can't
the
tell.
Chargers.
Feel like you're missing out. Everything's different and
It's beyond the Challenger.
encouraging your son or daughter to participate
Okay,
in
before the
performing
next
arts.
break, we got 15 and a little more than 15 and a half minutes. So we'll take calls as best we can.
Perfect.
Then we won't be talking much on that, honestly.
Tony says, can we talk about this syrup?
Oh, yeah. Tony! Tony, did you hear what he did? You didn't see it?
No, what?
Oh, my God.
How
much time do I have?
30 seconds.
Oh my
41 seconds.
Syrup. Now that everyone's saying
Wait.
State high school associations.
Where is he? Did you take it down, Tony?
Not only
shaved
are
his head.
local-
Oh, on the syrup?
He started he started here.
He shaved his head. Yeah.
Hey, look, he started here.
Oh my
He
God.
left the hair here.
It's like a reverse mohawk.
He said, Cheryl, what did I do for my birthday? Happy birthday to you.
Laptop,
I love Tony.
notebook, PC at home, even internet radio in your
So
Drink
funny.
syrup. Everyone's blowing up about the syrup.
Oh my God, this the syrup's the best.
We are back. And as promised, I need to go to the phones because my board is late.
Okay, so the deal was, so everybody knows out there, what is the car behind Brian driving through? Okay? And then I'm not going to say anything. We're going to wait to see. And the first person gets 2 Ace top shelf for a penny.
Yeah. So not the car.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You can't say anything else, Brian.
Okay.
We lost board here. Hold on.
Oh man.
Oh, this is a good one, Kai.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
This is fun.
There we go.
Are we good?
Yes.
All right, so we got the first caller.
You ready?
We're ready. Are you there, caller?
No.
Oh, I got to tell you about a caller yesterday. That was a good one. A caller yesterday that called in that when we were talking to her, she was so high, she muted her phone and didn't know that she was on the air. So the whole time she's talking, she's muted, and she knows who she is out there because I saw her yesterday. But she was like, I was talking to you the whole time, and I was
there you are.
muted.
Are you there?
Oh, that's a stone story.
Hello, there he is. My gosh.
Oh man.
We're having
We're
lots of phone
remixing. We're
glitches.
remixing today. Do, 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 do,
We're having
do,
phone
do, do.
glitches.
Love you, Mary Jane.
Oh my God, you're so silly, dude. Too early.
Hey, and if you guys want to know the weekly deals, check out the dailydink.com.
Caller
Wild
there.
and Weekly.
Is there a caller out there?
Hello. There.
Hello?
There we go.
I can hear you. Yeah, you didn't mute your phone today.
She's gone.
That's
Something's really goofy with my phones today.
I think it was a ghost.
well, it's not the first time she's got hung up on it 2 days in a row. Sorry, babe, I still love you. Okay, so let's get back to, I'll just start talking.
Yes, sir.
Because something's going on with the phone line, so we're
Yeah,
not
we're
going to
having
worry
phone
about it
trouble.
too much. So
I think we crashed the phone lines. We got so many people calling in.
I got my son calling in on my phone, but
Oh.
again, Joey, I'm not taking your call. You're too spoiled. Anyways, so as I was saying, right now with the industry the way that it tanked, it's easier for me to buy and sell than it is to buy from a grow. If you guys don't know what is entailed from buying from a grow, when you buy from a grow, you have to buy numerous pounds. So let's say 160 pounds.
Yeah, there's a minimum, right?
Well, no, there's not a minimum. It depends what the growers want to sell.
Okay.
But let's say 160 pounds. Then you have to take it to a lab to be tested. And that lab gets charged money.
Yeah.
So now you're paying from the grow. Now you're having 160 pounds tested. I believe they take 2 ounces out of the 160 pounds
Oh, okay.
because it has to be all the same. You take it to a lab, and then whatever the lab wants to charge you for the percentage. And then they find out if there's mold, anything in it, you know, all the legalization of it. Then it goes from there to be jarred. And then you have to take it from the lab to a distro. The distro then has to jar it, label it, call it whatever name it's going to be called, put all the percentages on it. So, I mean, just the steps that are taken to do all that.
It's a long process.
So by the time you get your weed, you're talking probably 2 weeks, you know, maybe longer, depending how backed up the lab is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go from the grow, you buy it, you put out all your money to buy, you know, to buy it at the grow. Then it goes to a lab. The lab tests it, and they take as long as they want. Now you're sitting on this for 2 weeks, let's say, while the lab's testing it. Then it goes to the distro. That's about another 2 weeks at least, because they're jarring up 160 pounds, you know. And then by the time it gets to you, you're already 4 weeks in. Plus, on top of that, how long has it been sitting in the grow? And then, you know what I mean? It's easier for me to call a distro and buy it directly from a distro, get it at a wholesale price, and then sell it to the public at a wholesale price. You see what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, we would never do Ace, top-notch Ace under, it would be $60 for one, two for $100.
Yeah.
The industry right now, I can do $60 for one, get one for a penny. So you're getting 2 top-of-the-line Ace for $60. Like, that's ridiculous. We're selling ounces. We're selling ounces for $40 an ounce. $40 an ounce. You couldn't even buy it 20 years ago at $40 an ounce.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is where the industry has come. And that's because all of these big guys came in with all these big buildings, big money to make all this stuff, and now they're oversaturated.
Yeah. Well, you know, my prediction, like if it does go federally legal, is it's going to be a lot like the internet industry, where you're going to have these big companies buying up little companies. So you'll have like your Google, but it'll be the weed Google or whatever, buying up all these little grows when it finally.
And that might happen in the industry. I just think that there's so many people. So look, the way I look at things, everybody was like so worried when Arizona opened up. Like, Cheryl, are you nervous? Like, is all your business going to go away? And I'm like, Arizona doesn't have the same weed.
Yeah.
They don't have the same weed. California's been growing for 30 years. They know the ins and outs. They know, like, everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
everything.
there's legends
but
of California
if you think
weed.
about it, everything that evolves, the new stuff, comes out of California.
Yeah.
So the THCA powder that you can put on everything came out of California.
Yep.
Everything, the diamonds came out of California. The cartridges came out of California. The live resin comes out of California. Everything comes out of California, and then everybody follows suit.
Yeah.
So everything that's the next new wave starts in California.
Yeah. Well, if you know nothing about weed, you know about Humboldt. First, I mean, that's like 101. Even if you know nothing about weed, you know Humboldt, which is California.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But the whole thing is, those guys been growing 30 years.
Yeah.
You know, now
Plus,
you got
yeah.
somebody, I'll just use this, Arizona, you know, recreational, let's say 2 years. They're not getting the Humboldt growers to go to Arizona.
Yeah. No.
They're not. I don't care. You know, I'll tell you right now, I would put any indoor weed against some of the Humboldt outdoor weed, neck to neck.
Yeah?
Neck to neck. I would take any of the Elion weed and put it against any of the indoor weed.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
do it against any of the Needles indoor weed.
Yeah,
That
Elion's
makes
really
sense?
so.
I would tell you that any of Evidence. I'll use Evidence right now. Evidence is a new company that we use. Great company. You can get an eighth today in the shop for $15 an eighth. They're usually $50 an eighth. Today they're $15 an eighth. Okay.
Yeah, give that a try. That's fine.
But I'm saying it's 26 to 33%. Okay, so I would take some of these weeds and put it against. I would love to do a weed challenge. Here's what I don't get. In the City of Needles, anybody that's out there, if you want to call in, I would be happy to ask you questions, because I do have a lot of questions, and I've gone to the city council and I've asked the city council. So you guys are allowing a cannabis lounge. And I know the person that opens the lounge. I'm not mad over a lounge. I don't care about a lounge. But the issue is, you cannot do consumption on site.
Yeah.
So if there's no consumption on site, how are you allowed to do a cannabis lounge? Because that's consumption on site. I don't care if it's a different license. I don't care anything. The rules, if you have a dispensary, you cannot do consumption on site. Back in the day, when we were medical, you can consume on site.
Really?
There was no laws. They just started the laws. When you were medical, everybody left you alone. You know, you could do whatever you wanted. There was no laws. The laws were brought in when Metric took over, when the state took over, but they allowed you to do more above and beyond. Okay, that's why you saw people doing videos where people smoked weed inside a dispensary, falling over, hitting the showcases and stuff like that. You know, people passing out.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that if you can do a consumption lounge, okay, if you can do that, why can the dispensaries not do a cannabis challenge? Why can't I take weed and roll it up from an indoor joint to an outdoor joint and let the people choose of what it is? If you're allowing a cannabis lounge,
Yeah.
why can't the dispensaries do it?
Yeah.
You know, they're saying the dispensaries can open a lounge. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why do we have to open a lounge?
Yeah.
If you're allowing consumption on site, and it's supposed to be 80 feet from where you consume,
Yeah.
does that make sense? So literally, consumption on site is anywhere on the site.
Yeah.
So how do you do a lounge and have a dispensary
Would
next
that
to it?
follow under almost like a bar type of thing?
Well,
where
yeah,
like,
it's
you know,
like
if you buy at a liquor
but here's
store.
the thing: you're not allowed to have liquor with weed.
We'll just leave
Yeah.
it.
That also.
till,
So back in the day,
whoever comes in.
I had some wine that was
All right.
actually brought in by Mary's Medicinal, and because it
Okay,
had
try.
0.002% alcohol, you weren't allowed to sell it.
Really?
Yes, there are so many rules and regulations, but
There's no
it-
colors, I can't
but that is a
find.
city law. That is not a state law. That is a city law. So
One,
the
and
city,
then it died right
because
away.
the state allows it, but the city doesn't allow it. So if the city doesn't allow it, how can you do a lounge and then have a bar next to it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, the rules and regulations are different for everything, and that's what I'm trying to say about state to state. If I don't wear my seatbelt in Nevada, I'll just use Nevada, and you get pulled over, the ticket is $240.
Yeah, it is.
If I go to Wisconsin and I don't wear my seatbelt, they give you a parking ticket for $10.
Really? So it's a big difference.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back in the day when I was a kid, you didn't wear seatbelts. You laid in the back of your parents. You know, we had a station
yeah.
wagon. I laid in the back of the station wagon. You could do all of that.
Yeah.
And this day and age, my dad was dying of cancer. He was we were in Las Vegas. I had to take him to the hospital. When I took him to the hospital, he was in there for 4 days. They told me he's dying. You need to get him home, spend some time with him. And we were in Vegas so he could gamble, okay? On the way home, I put my dad in the way back of my, I had a minivan, a Kia minivan with the dent. And
the famous one.
and I put 6 pillows, 8 blankets, laid my dad in the back, and I got pulled over by Metro coming back in Green Valley. When I got pulled over by Metro, she told me that I needed to take my father out of the back seat because he was out of the way back because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. My father is dying of cancer. He is now 100 pounds. And I literally told the police officer to take me to jail.
Just do the show.
I am not moving my father. If they wanted him transported, they should have had him transported by an ambulance back to Arizona. They gave me my father to transport him back. I'm not putting him in a seatbelt. I'm not putting him in a seat. So give me the ticket. And she's like, well, I'm gonna give your father a ticket for $240. I said, you know what? Do what you got to do because by the time he goes to court, he's not gonna be here.
Yeah. That's
You see what I'm saying? I said, now you wasted 20 minutes of my time that I could be spending with my father. Are you done? And she literally was going to put me in jail because I was that person. But my father was so relaxed in the back and laying down. I did that for 16 years in the back of my mom and dad's station wagon. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against seatbelt laws. I'm not against the laws. But if there is a way that you cannot do it, and you have somebody that is of an ailment, leave them alone. Like to make something so petty for what they have to do their job, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So literally, she went back to her car, came back, handed me my driver's license and said, I'm going to give you a warning. I said, you wasted 20 minutes of my time that I could be spending with my father that's dying. I said, don't waste my time. Have a good day. Do your job. Get speeders. Do whatever else you do. Leave me alone. But that's what I'm saying. The laws in every state are so different that it's not fair in certain states.
Yeah.
Because if you get and I'm not saying no insurance. I carry full coverage insurance on everything that I do, and I know there's a lot of people out there that don't carry full cover insurance. But if you don't have full coverage insurance in Nevada,
Are you talking like for automobiles?
automobiles. Okay, you don't have full coverage insurance in Nevada. Your fine is $1,000.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
And
Not
they
being
tow your
rude.
vehicle. There's a whole thing.
Yeah, they do. They impound your car for 30 days. And I know this is cannabis talk, but what I'm saying is, if that's the truth, if don't you think these people would have gotten insurance if they could have afforded the? They're never gonna be able to pay the $1,000 ticket. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Make something sensible that these people can pay instead of putting people in jail for it. Just like weed. They put all these people, do you know how many felons come in and try to get a job by me? And we can't give them a job because they're on felony probation or felony stuff for...
Can't get them live scanned.
Can't get anything because they're on... Here's the dumbest stuff. I'm sorry to say it's dumb. They smoked weed. They had papers in their pockets. They, got caught, with a joint in the car. They had weed in the car. It's the minor stuff that they got felonies for. And I don't know, now it's going to change. But some of these people went through 15 years, 20 years of having a felony on their record.
Gosh.
That they can't get a regular job because they're a felon.
Yeah.
And even for us in the cannabis industry, if you are a felon, you cannot get a live scan.
Well, now imagine this. Now imagine sitting in jail for
or
the last
a drug
10
charge.
years.
Or a drug charge.
Yeah.
So if you have a drug charge, you cannot get a live scan.
Yeah. Now imagine sitting in jail for the last 10 years for a marijuana charge, seeing everyone get rich now that it's getting legal, but you're still sitting behind bars.
Well, how about Rick Simpson oil? Rick Simpson oil, the guy was saving people's lives in California. Everybody read that story. Look at that story. Rick Simpson moved to Canada because they were trying to put him in jail for it. Yeah. Because they were trying to do exactly what he was doing, and he was giving it away for free. He wasn't even charging people for it, and they put you in jail.
Yeah.
Like it's
and he was legit helping people.
Helping people. Yeah. If there's so many people that Rick Simpson saved their life.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And that goes back to the pills and the big pharma and everybody else. It's just like the tobacco industry right now. So there we go. We're gonna go on break.
Ooh, perfect timing.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was.
She is so good at that.
I have a great producer.
I am sorry. I've lost my phone, so I'm sorry about that.
You guys blew them up.
You guys just overloaded them. I don't know what's going on. So we'll be right back after these words.
You've heard of breaking the internet. We broke the radio.
Hey, look, it's black. I don't know what. It's on, and it'll come back. I was talking with the boss, trying to be as great as I could, and he said, "I think somebody spilled something on that or something."
Llama said, "Dang, I was the first caller too."
Llama?
Yeah.
Nice.
We can't always know if the places we shop support.
He said, "I don't know. It wasn't hearing me."
We make it a priority to support them.
What's up with Joey?
I don't know.
To help you find the best value, we need to give you the best prices and highest quality products available on the market. InfoWarsStore.com has the very best gear from water filtration systems to clothes.
This is hilarious.
Supplements. All
my 70s radio.
Oh, nice. There's a clock radio.
There's a clock radio.
I think it has like the dial.
Oh
like,
my God, you're
so
dial. Funny.
Shop at InfoWarsStore.com. And we will be giving you a gift valued at $20 as a thank you for your order. Because we also support the good guys. When promo code KTOX is used, we will be giving a portion of all sales back to this station. Support us and the good guys today. InfoWarsStore.com. Promo code KTOX.
This is a true, sad story for ADT, the leader in home security systems. My favorite dog, Oliver, was stolen from our garage recently. If I had a camera system installed in my home from ADT, I would have known exactly what car possibly pulled up in my driveway and stole my little friend. If I had a security system from ADT, my dog would still be here. I called ADT this weekend, and they're coming out in a few days to install a camera and a new security system. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, it's a little too late
Oh
for
my
me.
God.
Listen, protect
Some of these
everyone
people.
you love in your family.
Oh, look, now it's
Call
live.
ADT now.
Oh.
Have them come out and give you a quote to install a
All
full
4 of them are lit up again, dude.
Yeah.
All 4 lines lit up again. What's up?
Nope, not a Pontiac Barracuda. It's a
That's a weird flash.
professional
Yeah, I
vehicle.
don't trust it yet. We'll try it.
Yeah, it's got like a pulsing flash.
Yeah, and it's
like everybody's hitting me up on Facebook like, hey,
Has
the
anyone
lines
got
are
it
busy.
yet?
Line is busy. Line is busy.
Has anyone got the question yet about the car?
Shush.
Oh no, that's what people are guessing. Like
Nope.
someone said Barracuda. I'm like, I wish.
he just rebooted the system.
Oh,
That's
did he?
why.
Oh,
All right, we'll try it.
that's fancy. You could do that from a remote area.
You wouldn't believe what he can do from up in San Jose.
Wow.
They're calling me now. They're all calling me on Facebook.
Cheryl's car.
Yeah, he can basically run the station from up there. All of a sudden, I see my mouse start going crazy.
that would freak me out too.
Starts running around the thing. Oh, that would be
Lights are
funny.
flashing, and I go, holy fuck. They always said this place was haunted.
All right, guys. So if you go on, it's on your Facebook.
On my Facebook.
Go on Cheryl's Facebook. She took some pictures of me this morning.
Are we on?
Yep.
Oh, we're on. You better behave.
Hey.
All right.
All right.
Can you guys hear us?
You know what we're going to try? We're going to try and experiment, you guys.
So they had to reboot the phones.
All the way from San Jose, California.
Yeah, you guys blew them up.
you
Oh
guys
yeah,
were
but I'm
awesome.
a Vegas Knights fan.
So
Sorry,
let's-
Sharks.
So let's try number 1. Caller, you're live with Cheryl.
Are you there, caller? Oh, I hear somebody.
Yes, hello.
Hey, Jessica. Oh yeah. Hi. No, it's not. But keep trying. You guys keep trying the cars.
All right, thanks for the call.
We'll see you soon.
Oh.
Next call. They're all trying to get this.
Yeah, I was like, 100%.
Next caller. What
Hey,
is
Knox,
it?
You're on with Cheryl.
I'm glad our phones are working. Are you there?
Okay, there she is.
Oh, it's Therese. Come on, Julie. What kind of car is it? Nope, wrong.
All right.
We
thanks
love
for the call.
you.
Can we give any kind of hint?
No hints, Brian, because that's where you
Caller, you're
mess
live
up.
with Cheryl.
I love you too. What kind of car is it? Are you there?
Hello, are you there? Yes.
Are you there?
Turn your radio down.
Nope, wrong. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Next.
It's the car
Hey,
beyond.
Shut up.
There is a
It's
Doug
not the
Sallinger.
one. It's not the one Brian
You're
is
live
in.
with Cheryl. Go ahead. Hello.
Oh. Dwayne Walker.
Shush.
Hit
Go
me
ahead.
up.
Go ahead. Good morning. I know who you are. Okay, so if you go on Facebook, it's going to be hard for you, Dave. You have to be able to see the car.
Oh, is this?
I know, you have to see the car. David is blind, you guys. He's calling in.
Hey.
Dave, just come see me. I'm going to give you
Oh,
an eighth on me. I'm going to buy it for you
anyway.
for a penny. How about that?
All right.
You're going to win no matter what.
And then he
That
said
That is
his
so
wife.
rude.
I would.
David, I'm not trying to be rude to you. I love you. It's Sunday.
Then he said normally my wife would do it, but she's at church. That's just you can't hate on any of that.
I love you, David. Come
Thank
see
you.
me in
I
an
gotta answer the
hour.
rest of the phone calls. I got. Oh, good Lord.
Oh my goodness, we love you, Dave.
All right.
Just come see me.
Thanks,
I got
Dave.
you. All right.
Caller, you're live with Cheryl.
Hello. This is a good one. Nobody's gonna know this car, and you don't tell Brian.
Someone got it on the
I don't
Daily
care
Dang.
about the Daily Dang. We're gonna take care of the Daily Dang. We're talking about phone calls.
Yeah.
Caller,
This
you're
is a
live
good
with
one.
Cheryl.
Hello, it's Cheryl. What's up? Nope. Nope, you guys are looking at the car that Brian is in. We're talking about the car that's driving behind him when he's smoking. You have to see the car in the picture driving behind him when he's smoking. It's a good one.
All right. Thanks for the call.
Love ya.
Bye. Caller, you're live with Cheryl.
Hello? Hey, Gilbert.
What's up, Gilbert?
Nope, that's my car. But you did good. You did good, Gilbert. Come in. I'll give you a pre-roll for a penny. I got you. Hey, let me say something before we go to another caller, guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Just 1 second. So, I, out of the clear blue, of course, like I do, I got 2 things to do. Tuesday, all day, from 10 in the morning till 6 o'clock at night, I'm doing an Easter basket giveaway.
That's awesome.
So here's where we're going to do it. We can't do it at the dispensary, but there's the lot right next to it, behind it, okay? So I want people to pull up in their cars. Their kids don't have to get out of the car. You pull up with your child in the car. We're going to have baskets come to you. So you just pull up in the car. If there's a line, there's an exit to go right past the wagon wheel to get out. But we're going to have you come right down, not Needles Highway. I believe it's T Street. So you're going to go right past Marvin Mary J's, take that right, and then we're going to have like a tent.
There's containers back there.
There's containers,
yeah,
correct.
Big blue containers.
So we're going to have a tent built up. I'm going to give away baskets. It's going to have candies and toys and everything for kids. You pull up in your car. We're going to be waiting for you from 10 o'clock. I know kids are in school, so if you guys got your little ones earlier, so bring them down 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. basket giveaway. We're going to be just sitting out there giving away baskets to all the kids in the area.
And I hear Easter Bunny might be making random appearances. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. We might have the Easter Bunny. Also, one other plug. Colorado River has now opened up primary care. So they're doing a primary care, and this is good for all the snowbirds, all the adults that don't have insurance also. They do take insurance, but they're going to do it at $100 per visit. So let's say you come in from Wisconsin and you need your pills. You just go in there, see the doctor. 15 minutes you're in there. He's going to give you your pills for, I believe, up to 6 months. It's $100 and you're out the door.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And then if you need any other tests taken while the doctor's looking at you, he can actually schedule all the tests that you don't have to wait in the ER or anything else. It's like a walk-in, walk-out.
That's crazy.
And it's in Needles. It's right by the helicopter pad. So it's just a new thing that they started. I believe it's Monday through Friday.
Okay.
I'm going to post this on my Facebook. They're now accepting brand new patients. So all the people that can't get in like Arizona, they do take medical cards too. So you can actually, I'll post this, Medicare, all that. And then the doctor's going to see you. You're in and out, 15 minutes, you're gone.
Nice.
And then if you need your pills or anything else that you need there, he can do for diabetes, all the regular stuff that you need, in and out, get your pills, 6 months, and you're happy and you're on your way.
That's awesome.
And you know what was real cool? I was pretty sick. You know, I wasn't feeling well.
Right, I remember that.
Yep, the doctor actually got me a Z-Pack. He actually went to CVS to get it for me.
Wow.
And was bringing it over to my house. So, I mean, any of the people that need special care, you got a great doctor there that's going to help you out. There's 4 or 5 doctors on staff, and they're loving. And that's what I like about it. They actually tender to your needs.
They pay attention
to
you.
They tender to your needs. So it's not just about, you know, here's your stuff, have a good day, see you soon. Yeah. They actually, take care of you.
Yeah. All right. Should we do
what day is the Easter basket?
Tuesday. This Tuesday. So let me do this. It's going to be Tuesday the 12th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay? And it's just a one-day thing. I'm giving away baskets, candies, some toys for the kids. Pull up while your kids are in the car. We'll snap a picture of them, give them a basket, and you can drive right off. So you don't have to get out of your car. It has nothing to do with Marvin Mary J's dispensary. You're going to be right down the ways. It's right in the dirt area right behind it.
All right.
All right. Just so you know, we're going to do this. It's just a one-day event.
This is from Cheryl personally.
Correct. You know me. I just started looking at stuff and say, I got to do this. The kids. It's always about the kids. So
one more quick plug on 420.
Oh my God.
At Marvin.
Oh yeah, 420.
We're doing the afternoon drive-by show. I will be back with Michael. We will be doing it from 2 to 5, live broadcast from the lobby of Marvin Mary.
And anybody that wants to talk on there, I'm sure they're going to give you come in, talk.
We love it. Everybody. We talk to everybody. Yeah.
And on 420, starting at 6:00 a.m. at Marvin Mary J's. We're having a bong giveaway for a penny. We're giving away bongs, hats, T-shirts, everything that we have.
That's gonna be
It's going to
lines.
be a crazy day. I have I believe 200 tablets that we have.
Oh, you do?
far.
Oh,
We have
nice.
200 tablets, whole bunch of bongs, whole bunch of pipes. This is going to be the fun day again.
It
Yeah.
is.
If you guys haven't been to a Cheryl 420 yet, oh my God, you guys need to check this out.
This
If
is
anyone,
my fourth.
yeah, they get wild. It's
I
a
love
very carnival-like atmosphere,
Yeah.
but they get you in and out so
We always have the
quickly.
radio
Oh,
station.
the best
Exactly. And the
deals.
vibe
Yeah.
is great.
Oh,
the
yeah.
vibe is what it is. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
great,
People
great
dress
vibe.
up like cosplay.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And if you guys wear a costume, I'll have a little costume contest.
Fourth
Yeah.
night
That's
costume.
Oh yeah, let's see some of that cosplay
Yeah, it's a
out
good
there.
one.
We better
Yeah.
get back to the
All right,
phone
let's
'cause
go.
it's
Let's try to
blowing
find
up.
this. Let's go.
All right.
Caller, you live with Cheryl.
What's up, caller? What's going on? Do you know what kind of car it is?
Ooh,
Okay,
close.
so you're there, but what kind of Ford Explorer is it? Meaning, who drives a Ford Explorer?
Ooh,
Dude, you
yes,
got it.
yes,
So Brian's
it is.
outside smoking. Brian, you win. You win.
Smoking an eighth
He's
joint.
smoking an 8 joint. He just lights it up. He pulls it out, and who comes in but San Bernardino Police
Smoky
Department?
man.
And what do? I wave at him.
And he waves. How you doing? Good morning. Wake it back. How you doing?
Yeah, woo.
I'm going inside, Brian.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So what
somebody's
is your
in it.
name? All right, Matt, you
Oh,
got it.
Matt,
I got you,
nice.
babe. Yeah, Brian did a wake and bake. He
Yeah.
got busted. But he didn't get busted. The cop just looked at him and said he's too ugly. I'm driving out.
Yeah, I was like, hey, can I finish this before you take me?
All right, guys, we love you, Matt.
Come
You
on
got
in.
it.
Come on in and say hello. All right.
Love you,
I
man. Love
appreciate
you.
you, man.
All right, we got a winner. We got a winner.
We do. But we still have callers, so.
And people are texting me, is that a cop? Yeah, it's a cop. It was
Caller,
a
you're
cop.
live with Cheryl.
Good morning.
Hey,
Hi,
good
honey. How
morning.
are you? Hi, Star. Oh, Star.
Oh, Star.
Oh, my God. So Star and Thad got me this pillow. And it's a
Oh, it's
pillow.
the pillow?
It's a pillow of my dog, Dallas, and Frosty. And this pillow... So, first of all, Star, you don't know what happened. Jojo, my son, called me. And when he called me, I put the pillow of Dallas to the FaceTime. And Frosty started whining.
No.
He was all... So I took this pillow home, and I laid it on my bed. And Frosty always goes on my bed to sleep with me at night. He has not stopped having his head on this pillow with Dallas.
That's adorable.
This thing just breaks my heart. Like, look at every picture I have with him is his head on this pillow.
No.
Last night I posted the pictures. Thad was actually crying, and while I was doing it, Frosty was looking at me like, "Hey, are you guys talking about my pillow? Look, look at." And every night that's what he does. He puts his head on the pillow. I love you guys, and I appreciate everything you did for me.
That's awesome.
Here I am watching UFC in the background, and my dog is like, aren't we going to bed? Let's go to bed. Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. I love you guys. Tell Thad I love him. All right.
All right. Thank you.
I have to show you this one, Brian, before we leave.
Caller, you're live with Cheryl.
Hello? Hello? I am great. How are you? Oh, it's Palm
that's right.
Sunday?
Yes.
I'm terrible at church. I'm going to go to hell.
My palms are aching.
The way you phrase that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, nice. I think I know which one this is.
I love you. How are you? He was a great drag queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have pictures. He did.
He did it right.
He did it. And he was like, I would never do this any other time.
I know.
But you won $500. It was a good drag queen. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever gotten what's the highest you ever gotten out of weed? Go ahead.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, that stuff's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. That one flies, but nothing worse than that. Okay. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh my God. Well, we love you, man. In the next drag queen race, I'm sure you'll win again.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I love you, man. Good Sunday, Palm Sunday.
Thanks.
I'm using that all day today.
Call you live with Cheryl.
Good morning. How are you? Hi, baby. How are you? From North Dakota. Do you hear this, Dan?
Yeah.
Got some reach.
Oh yeah, we covered the.
It's cold there? You're cold? I know exactly who you are. No, go. We got one, but let's see if you got it. Because that means she doesn't know it yet.
Okay.
Come on. She's from North Dakota. She's good. Nope, wrong. It's a cop. So what it was Brian was smoking a joint.
It was a cop.
And a cop pulled in while he's smoking the joint. And I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Good morning. They know we're doing the radio show from an untelevised place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're in trouble,
Secret
Brian.
location.
Brian, you're on your own, bro.
Yeah, she just ran. I was like, what's going on?
I didn't run. I was like, Brian, you see that cop? And he waves to us. Good morning. We're like, okay, thank you. Well, we love you guys. Are we going to break or are we done?
Oh, we're wrapping.
We are done.
We are already done.
We are done.
Man.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, everyone that called in.
Thanks, everybody that called in.
Check out down at Marvin's.
Next Saturday morning at 8 o'clock for more Cannabis Talk.
Happy Palm Sunday.
Oh, I like this creepy music. It's like
yeah, because you're
UFOs.
a creeper. It's you. It's your creeper.
I'm no creeper.
I'm kidding.
Hey, thanks, everyone,
Hello.
for watching on
What's
the Daily
up, man?
Dink.
Hello. I was on the
Head
radio.
down to Marvin Mary J's, and we'll see
I was on the
ya.
radio. No, I